What is up, everybody, and welcome to a brand new playthrough that I'm going to be doing for the Let's Play Squad. This is Dragon Ball Z Legacy of Goku. This is just me. This is going to be a solo playthrough, nobody else. But I'm going to be playing this game. As you probably may or may not know already, I am a pretty big Dragon Ball fan. You know, I've probably what you've seen on the Let's Play Squad or AG101. Yeah, but the one thing is I have never played a old Dragon Ball game. Um, Not an old one. I've never played an old one. Probably the oldest one I've probably played actually is I think it was one of the Budokai Tenkaichi series. I think it was 3. I think it was 3. I don't have the game anymore though. But yeah, but of course I do have Xenoverse 2 and, Dragon Ball Fighters. But we are getting a new Dragon Ball game coming out in early 2020 called Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. And that is going to pretty much cover all of Goku's story from the entirety of Dragon Ball Z. And so I was like, you know what? Um, you know what? What better way to hype up that game than play these games? Because I think this is probably the closest to what we're gonna get in Kakarot. Because this is an RPG game, and that game is also RPG. And this covers pretty much Goku's story. Not this game though. Not this whole game though. This is divided into 3 different games. Goku's Legacy. This is the first game. This only covers the first 2 sagas of Dragon Ball Z, the Saiyan Saga and the Frieza Saga. The second Goku's Legacy game, Goku's Legacy 2, covers the entirety of the Cell Saga. And then Goku's Legacy 3, which is actually called Boo's Fury, that's actually the name of it, Boo's Fury, not Goku's Legacy 3, that covers the Majin Buu Saga. So, I'm going to be playing through all 3 of these games. Once I finish the first one, I'll do the second one. But yeah, we're gonna get started here. Let's get started here. We're gonna tap new game here. I've already played this game a little bit before starting this, so that I knew what I was doing. So I know what I'm doing, so I don't get stuck. And this game is really, really freaking difficult. I won't lie to you. If you play this game, you'll probably know how frustrating this game is. So our story begins with our humble hero Goku, who has been long time since has been last seen. That's 5 years ago. His childhood friends, and so he has decided to meet with him at the house of his old martial arts master. Coming along with him is a young 6-year-old son, Gohan. Gohan's not 6 years old. He was actually 4 years old. Actually, maybe. Or maybe was that a dub thing? I don't know. I just remember them saying Gohan was 4 years old. But yeah. So here we are at Master Roshi's house. Talk to these guys here. Gee, Goku. He looks kind of weird here in this fright, though. Strongest the last time. I've been training with hard, Master Roshi. Good, good. So what have you been doing recently? Just relaxing out here in the building up my magazine collection. By the way, I seem to have lost a few. If you come across, bring them to me, no problem. So yeah, that's what we have to do here. We have to find Master Roshi's magazine collection, which he lost here. But here we go. Hey Gohan, are you going to be a great martial arts? Your dad. Chi-Chi wants him to concentrate on his studies. She doesn't want him doing anything dangerous. It's no fun. Yeah. By the way, Funimation actually made this game. This is not like a Japanese, game. It is not a Japanese game. Funimation, or somebody that was with Funimation made this game. So, that's why this is kind of weird. But, Daddy, who are these people? Don't worry, Gohan. They're best friends. So, here's Bulma right here. Notice she's actually in her Namek Saga outfit. That's because probably all these characters have one sprite only. They only have one sprite. So that's why Bulma looks like this. She doesn't look like what she looked like in the beginning of Z. But you can see the sprite icon up there is actually different. So that kind of looks like her Boost Saga. I don't know. It just looks like that. That might be her one, but I think that looks mostly like the Boost Saga, which isn't even in this game. That's like close to the end. Not even 2 covers the Boost Saga. This is Gohan. Chi-Chi and I named him after my grandfather. Hey there, little guy. Haha, boy, sure is cute. It's good to see you again, Goku. Alright, so let's find his collection. This is the little magazines. Because Roshi is too lazy to just find all of this collection himself. He just wants Goku to do it. Notice Bulma's face is in the cover of that magazine. What the hell's in that? Now, this is really stupid. The last magazine you have to find is actually inside his house. There it is, right there. Like, really? The magazine is right there. How could you lose it? Why does Goku have to get this all for him? It doesn't make sense. So we got Senzu Bean. We got to give all these to him. He's going to give me 3 Senzu Beans. I don't know what he sees in those magazines. I know I skipped a little bit there. So that was a little rambling a little bit. So we're now level 2. Can't believe this is happening. Oh man, what? Now here's Raditz. You know, the first first enemy in Dragon Ball Z. He just comes here all of a sudden. There you are, Kakarot. Who's Kakarot? You are, of course. You're not from this planet. You're a Saiyan. Warrior like me. Like your brother. Saiyan? Your brother? I don't believe you. It's like everything just happened so fast. You were sent here as a child to cleanse this pitiful planet of these humans, but somehow you've forgotten how you really are. Must have happened when you were hit by your head as a child. Oh my. I would have never done anything to hurt people. This is my home, and these are my friends. I see, you have become soft. Perhaps your son will make do your place. What, Gohan? No! Daddy! So Raditz just disappears. He doesn't flee, just disappears. And then here comes Piccolo. He just comes up like right after Raditz just disappears. Which, yeah, I mean, he shows up shortly, but not like right away. Calm down, I'm not here to fight you. Huh? Why are you here, Piccolo? We have enough to worry about. That guy who was just here, I met him earlier. I think he's much more powerful than both of us, Goku. So I suggest we truce. We can settle our own differences later. Why should I trust you? Because he's a bigger threat to me than to you, Goku. Together, maybe we have a chance. No way, Goku. Don't listen to him. I'll go ahead without you and we can meet later. Us, a team? Sounds risky, but I like it. I'd better get going. I need to rescue my son. Fastest way to travel is Nimbus! Nimbus. Haha. And I like how all these, still images and later on videos. I mean, the beginning of this video, you might have noticed that the old Dragon Ball Z intro was there. That was the Rock the Dragon. That played like when Dragon Ball Z aired on Toonami. Like when it was airing on Toonami, that's the intro you see. And it's kind of surprising that they were able to fit that intro, or like. It was bad quality, of course, because this is Game Boy Advance, but yeah. So here we are, we're pretty much in Chi-Chi's house, and this is the thing that doesn't make any sense. If we're going to Raditz, why the hell did we just stop at our house? That's not what Goku did. He went straight for Raditz, not to go to Chi-Chi's house, and then he has to go through this area here. He has to go through this whole area, the forest here. There's no time to rest around my house. I gotta get going. And Chi-Chi's up here. I think this is the Chi-Chi from the Buu saga. So that's what she looked like. She does not look like what she was in this saga, or in Frieza or the Cell saga. This is the Buu saga, which again, we don't see until Buu's Fury. That's when we cover that. Let's see, it's this long story. Goku, everything's fine. I'm about to pick him up, bring him home alone. So Goku actually tells Chi-Chi that Gohan's missing. That's pretty interesting. So we're gonna go... This is just a separate area we can go to. Looks like Gohan has been feeding the crabs too much. Okay. So here we go, we're gonna be fighting enemies, and like I said, all these enemies are ridiculously overpowered. Every enemy is just overpowered for no reason. Like these crabs, like look at that, almost a quarter of my health already gone just from taking a hit. And it also sucks, these enemies don't freaking die. These enemies just do not die. They take so many hits and they just won't die. I don't want to get close to them because they'll be able to get a hit on me, and then I'll be half my health now. But this area is so crooked I can't get a hit on them. It's just weird. How can Ki Blast do absolutely no damage to these animals? Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, most of this game mostly doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Like, this is not what Goku did in the series, but it's an RPG game, so they have to make the game, you know, different. So we can just fire this guy. He won't be able to hit us. There you go. We want to kill these guys because we're going to get XP out of it, and we're going to level up and become a lot more tankier and hopefully slightly more powerful. This is all we have. We got This is all we have, Ki Blast. We can also punch, but we don't want to get too close because I don't want to get because he's going to be able to get a hit on me, and I don't want to take damage. Because you're pretty, like, at the very beginning, I was playing this game, you know, a little bit before, you know, this recording, and I was having so much trouble. When we get to the forest, that's when I, like, really had so much trouble. Like, a crap ton of trouble, because, you have to fight these wolf enemies, like these wolves, and they do so much damage, and they're so fast. Like, you can't do what I'm doing now, like these crabs. Like, I can't do the same thing like what I'm doing right now to fight these crabs. Because they're faster. They might be maybe just as fast, not faster. Like, here's one right here. Actually, here's one. Here's a wolf. I'm just gonna keep punching him. We're gonna have to use a Senzu now because he takes so much damage. Like, look at that. Like, look at how much damage just one wolf enemy did to me. That was so much. I had to use a Senzu bean. And that's what up here was for. All I had just to use a Senzu bean. That's what this freaking enemy did. Like, it's kind of crazy. It's crazy how much damage these enemies can do to you. And it's just crazy. Oh, another crab. This is not the area you're supposed to go. Like, you can, at the beginning, there's a path you can just follow, you know, right next to our house. You can just follow that little path, you'll go straight to the forest. That's where you're supposed to go. This is just like a little area we can go to. You know, fight some enemies real quick. Saw I already leveled up, now I'm level 3. It doesn't make a big difference right now. Not until I'm like really high leveled up will this matter. You want to definitely collect these herbs because they won't heal all my health, but just a quarter of it. But that's pretty much it. Pretty much all there is in this area. So we're gonna go to the other area here. And I can follow that little path. You can follow that little path. And that'll take you to the forest, okay. Grandpa Gohan. Alright, well, actually can't go that way. Let's just go down here then. Let's just follow the little path. I don't know how to get up there. Like, I haven't played this game completely. Alright. There's not too much in this area. There's actually no enemies you have to fight here. Not until you get into the forest. That's when we have to fight a crap ton of those wolf enemies. Ones that do insane amount of damage. And it's crazy. There's not a little bit of them. There's a lot of wolves. There's a lot of wolves I gotta deal with. And it's crazy. You know, it's very, very frustrating if you've played this game. If you have. This game can be frustrating. It's not the best game. You know, the second and third game a lot of people think is better. Here's another one. See, I was able to kill that wolf easily. I think you do the most damage when you're in front of them. That's how you do the most damage to them, is if you're in front of the wolf. So before we head into that little forest area, let's go over here. I don't know where this leads to. Okay. Well, that just leads to where I was just at, so I could have just went here. I don't know. And I mostly know what I'm doing already, like I said, so I don't get stuck. It's just hard to believe that wolves could do so much damage to Goku. Like, especially, like, even if it's this early in Dragon Ball, like, wolves are literally, if it's real Dragon Ball, wolves are literally nothing to Goku. They're literally nothing. And crabs are nothing to Goku either. It just doesn't make sense. So here we are in this forest. What we have to do is we have to collect these stones here, because a little bit deep into the forest, there's, for just no reason, you know, there's somebody that's stuck on a tiny island, and you have to collect these stones to create a bridge for him to cross. It's just an optional thing, but you get a lot of XP out of it, and XP is very important in this game, because everything's just so overpowered. You know, it's always crucial to level up early. So here's where all the stones are. But here we're going to start fighting a bunch of wolves. Here's one. Oh man. I use this. Look at this. Like, look at that. Just look at that. That's just crazy. Like, I had to use 2 herbs just to kill this wolf. It's crazy. Alright, also, I forgot. Completely forgot. I want to make sure we save here, because there's no lives in this game. There is no lives, and you have to save. You want to save every time you enter a new area. So if you die and you don't save, you have to start the whole game over again. Or if you go into an area and you don't save, you have to start that whole area again. So it's crucial that I save here. The only big effective thing to fight these wolves is, unfortunately, to attack them head on. It seems you do the most damage if you attack them in front by punching them in front. Gotta use another Senzu. Like, it's crazy. Just freaking wolves. And look, I already have all my healing stuff gone. It's not a big deal, because in the next area I can get a lot more. I can actually get herbs, which I can collect like so many of them. So I'll have a good supply of herbs at least. But it's just crazy. These wolves, they literally give no mercy. They give no mercy whatsoever. And I was, like I said, when I was playing this game for the first time, I could not get past these guys. I was so freaking frustrated. Like, I was incredibly frustrated with this freaking part. And it's crazy. So here's Tien and Chaozu. It's great to see you guys. Are you okay? My son is in trouble. I'm searching for him right now. Well, if we can help, let us know. But I'm afraid if I need to take care of this myself. I'm level 5 now. There you go. So now I one-shotted that wolf right here. Some of these wolves, like, I don't even know how much health they have. Some of them take way more hits than others. Like, it's crazy. Like, that wolf just died in 1 hit, but some of them can take, like, so many hits to kill. So we're here. We're looking for a dinosaur egg, because we have to save a dinosaur egg. That's more important than saving our son. And, okay, Jesus Christ. See, look at that. Already have my health gone from 2 hits right there. Alright, there's another stone. I'm gonna go ahead and use a save state. As you can see, I've already used some because I don't want to die here, because I don't want to go through the trouble of starting all this over again. So I just collected the third stone here. So I have 3 stones to go and help that guy out. We're gonna do that right now before we, do the Actually, never mind. I'm gonna go do this first. If there's any health nearby, I'm thinking there is. So I want to make sure we fight this dinosaur at full health. I guess not. Oh, well, whatever. I'm just gonna fight him right now. I'll save state, because I don't want to go through the trouble of doing this again. So we have to fight this dinosaur up here to get the little egg, and he takes so many hits. And it's a very crooked area. It's really hard to freaking outsmart this guy. Get that egg. So you just have to keep attacking him. And he takes so many hits to die. I mean, it's crazy. I sorry I didn't talk there for a couple of seconds there, but like, he takes so many hits to kill. Like, this is gonna take forever. That's why this is gonna take forever. I actually don't have to kill him. I don't have to kill him, but I want to, because he gives you a lot of XP. I don't know how long this is gonna take though, so I'm waiting for this guy to get up here so I can hit him. This guy's gonna take forever to kill. Like, I don't understand why every enemy has to take like several hits to freaking kill. It doesn't make any sense. Come on. There we go. There, he's dead. Alright, there we go. So he's out of the way. So we can now return. Nothing over there. Alright, boom. It's just kind of cruel having to kill all these animals. Like, as soon as you go into the forest, everything wants to kill you. Like, really? I didn't remember this many wolves being in the forest in the first episode of Dragon Ball Z. Because I guess this is the same forest that Gohan was lost in. Or maybe not, I don't know. Alright. Just want to make sure we don't go into the wrong... want to make sure we go into the same path we went in. We don't want to go into the wrong area. I think there's a couple wolves here, so let's be careful. Nope, there's one. I'm gonna save state again. I know, because I don't want to just do this again. Because I don't think you get your stuff back. So we have to save this guy. Receive some herbs. So now our speed increases. So we're level 5 now. So now our speed increases, so I guess we're slightly faster now. Slightly faster. I don't understand how we have to walk. It doesn't make sense, but yeah, there's that. So now we have to return the egg over to this guy, or to the dinosaur over here. That's not the way. There's nothing up there. There's nothing up there, so we don't want to go over there and fight that wolf. But here's this, yeah, we're gonna save again. There we go. Now, where we're supposed to go to move on here, we're supposed to go down here. We're supposed to go down here where this big giant skeleton is. One-shot him. Now you have to fly across here. Goku he says he sensed a powerful presence. And it's this big dinosaur right here. Now we're just gonna skip him because he takes like freaking 50, like so many hits to kill. I don't want to waste literally this much time trying to kill this guy. Like, he takes so much hits to kill. Like, I don't think it's worth it, to be honest. I mean, he might give you a ton of XP as well. Might give you a ton of XP, but I'm just not gonna waste my time. Oh yeah, and this is what kind of sucks. Every time you go into a new area and come back, all the enemies respawn. Of course, just like every game. So I'm level 6 now, so these wolves aren't too much of a big deal to me now, because now I'm able to mostly one-shot them. So here we have to rescue a kitty. Your name is Neko. Hey, little Neko, you must be lost. Meow. So now we have to take this cat Meko back to where its owner, the house we were just at, because that's who the cat owner is. So we want to go fly across here. And take you here. Cannot thank you enough. And my dad. So we want to... Now we have to do other like quests around the area here before we can move on, because that guy in the house is who can take us to Raditz. I mean, I don't understand. Like I said, why can't Goku just fly there? Why does he have to go through all this shit? It doesn't make sense. So this is the area right here where I can actually get a good supply of herbs, because this is always going to respawn. This little thing's going to respawn every time I go into this house and leave. So I'm always going to get a good amount of herbs. There we go. Now, I can't get an unlimited supply of them. I can only get, I think, like 6. Because it doesn't make sense what it says here when you get a lot more. You cannot possibly carry more herbs. What does possibly mean? You cannot possibly. Like, the herbs are freaking, they're just plants. How could Goku not fit any herbs? That doesn't make any sense. Literally makes 0 sense at all. So this little boy right here lost his boat. My brother Corey got into a fight since he's bigger than me. I lost. Then he took my favorite boat and threw it out into this island in the middle of the pond. I can't swim out that far. It's not even that, like, freaking that. It's pretty small. And, of course, I'm all out of flying. So, I think there's something up here we can get. Nope. I don't even know what's up there, then. We have to get more flying orbs, whatever they are. I can't fit over here. I don't even know what the heck is over there. I think that's a Senzu bean over there. Or there's just something random. It's nothing. It's just regular. I don't even know what the hell that is. There's something flying over there, so... A little flying orb, but I don't even know how to get over there. It doesn't make any sense. Here's Yamcha. Notice Yamcha's in his Android Saga. Android Saga. This is an Android Saga Yamcha, which again, this game does not cover Legacy of Goku 2. So, we're just going to talk to them here. Warn him shouldn't. Why is that? Because he has to play baseball game today. Alright, so now we have 500 XP. So we got to get more here. I need 3,000 to get to level 6 here. I can pretty much I can take down these wolves a lot easy now. I can very easily take down these wolves now, so they're not really that much of a threat. They could do damage though, so... Hold on. So here's a little girl right where we have to take back. Yeah, we have to do everything in this area just to freaking get to Raditz and save my own son. So we have to take this little girl back to her house. It's down here. get more herbs because I just used one, or I guess not. Alright, actually this is the wrong house. So it's this house over here. Collect that. And there you go. I should talk to you. Ooh, something good is cooking in there. Yeah. Alright, received 500 XP points. So now we have enough flying power to hover to that other island and get that boat. Make sure I save here. I forgot to. Even though this area is not that much of a big deal, I can get through it pretty easily. Okay, that's kind of weird. Alright. Now we retrieve the boat. Here you go. Got 200 XP for that. So now there's one more thing we have to do before we go to Raditz, which we have to go over to this side. Not this side, never mind. This is the wrong area. I know where we have to go here. We have to collect flowers and give it to a boy. You know, next to that house where we just returned that little girl. We have to give him flowers, I believe. And then we can go over to Raditz. So we're just going this way. It's really hard. It sucks that all these enemies have to respawn. And I have to use another herb. Like, it's really hard. Like right there, I was trying to hit him and I could not hit him. Like he was getting hits on me, but I couldn't do anything. Like, I couldn't hit him back. So we have to go down here. There's another dinosaur enemy we have to fight here. Okay, oh. Luckily, he's a lot slower than me, so I could just, just run a little bit and then turn back quickly and then use a key blast. There you go, he's down. So now we can just go this way. And then we can fly over up there and get some flowers. I bet I could fly into the grove from over there. Yeah. Alright. Oh, Jesus. Alright, picked up a pretty flower. We don't have to pick up all these. I just want to pick them all up, though. I don't know what they do. I don't know if they heal you or not, but I haven't used one yet, so it'll be a mystery. Let me actually see right now. They actually don't do anything. Alright, whatever. Alright, we're almost here. Almost there. Alright. Just getting to this area here. We're almost done with the video. We're probably going to end it off right before we get to Raditz. So, yeah. We're just almost there. Now, if I'm correct, it's this boy right here we got to talk to. Give him the flowers. Yep. We only had to give him one flower, which was kind of weird. So we were able to collect 5 different ones. Alright, so now we've pretty much done everything we can in this area. So now we can go to Raditz. We can go to Raditz, which we have to go all the way back to this guy's house. And since the force is all at peace, from the force for your efforts. So you'll be able to help me. Yes, I know who you are, Goku. The exit through the skull behind me will lead you to the lands of your enemy. Goku, I almost forgot about your reward. I shall teach you a technique of solar flare. Use it wisely to temporarily bind your enemies. So, I don't know how he could just learn it from us. He doesn't even know how to freaking he's not even a fighter himself. He doesn't know how to use techniques. So here we go, guys. We're going to end the video right here. So this is the end of part 1. Part 2 will be coming pretty soon. And yeah, we're going to be playing through this game, and not just this game, but the third game, or second game and the third game, which is Boo's Fury. So, yep, so see you guys later, and yeah.